Hi, good morning to all my Facebook friends and family members all across the globe. This is Clifton David Ryan coming to you live from Trinidad and Tobago for another episode of CDR Inspiration. It is definitely a pleasure to be alive this morning, guys. And I have a quick bit of inspiration that I want to share with you guys this morning. I can't say too bright and I don't know if you would call this beautiful, because it's showers of blessings this morning, lots and lots of rain. I'm actually wondering, and I'm wondering about some of my friends who have to leave the house this morning to head out to work. But I'm blessed to be alive this morning, guys. And I want to share a little bit of inspiration with you this morning. I was doing some thinking about 2 years ago. I was doing some thinking about some of the things that I, would have want to accomplish that I have not yet accomplished. And I was saying to myself, I'm so far behind, so far from where I really want to be. And while that was happening to me, guys, I started, instead of thinking some of the things that I've already accomplished. And I think this is where a lot of people make the mistake sometimes. You think so much about where you want to be, and you don't think about where you are and some of the things that you have accomplished already. So the name of this live this morning, or the title, is Inspire Yourself, because I believe every single one of you that is listening to this live this morning, I believe that you have dreams, you have goals. There are things that you desire to achieve in life, places that you want to go, things that you would like to do, and you have not been able to do some of them just yet. However, I do know that every single one of you have greatness inside of you. Every one of you. You were born with it. You have greatness inside of you. And if you take the time to just look back a little bit, at some of the things that you have accomplished in the past, some of the things that you would have done in the past, if you take that time, you will inspire yourself this morning. I'm telling you this, guys, because it happened to me in 2007. Last night I was looking back at some of my accomplishments and, some of my team's accomplishments, some of the things we would have done over the past 2 years, and even going back to as far as 4 years. And it woke something up inside of me last night until I could barely even sleep. I went to bed like after 3 this morning is when I actually went to bed, because when I look back at how much we have actually done, how much we have actually accomplished, how far we've come, I inspired myself, guys. I did it 2 years ago, and I did it last night again. Let me tell you something. And I'm seeing one of my former colleagues, my batch, as you would say, in the military, is on the live this morning. Lincoln Charles, good to have you on, my friend. He would know that we spent 16 hard long weeks training in Tetron barracks to become soldiers to serve our country. And 4.5 years later, I decided to walk away from the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. Not that I hated it, not that I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. I enjoyed the military. I loved the work that I did. The people that I met there, I made some really good friends there. However, guys, the dreams and goals that I had, I was not seeing it really being accomplished in the military. So that was my decision to walk away. I wanted to have a family, and how I wanted my family to be, I didn't believe that the military life would have been conducive to the life that I wanted to live as a family man. So that's one of the reasons that I walked away. I also wanted to be my own boss, have my own business. I also wanted to travel. I want to see the world. And I didn't want to feel restricted. So those are 3 of the main reasons that I would have walked away from the military, guys, so that I could start my journey and live the life that I wanted to live. I'm not telling anybody that they need to walk away from the military. Somebody needs to serve. but there are things that I wanted to accomplish. And 2 years ago, I was sitting down and I was thinking to myself, that was 2017, early 2017, and I was saying to myself, it's been 10 years since I walked away from the military. 10 years. What have I accomplished in the 10 years that I've walked away from the military? Because I didn't have the amount of money I wanted to have. I didn't have the home that I wanted to have. I didn't have the car that I wanted to have. So I was saying to myself, you know, what have you really accomplished? And the truth is, I might not have accomplished having the car that I wanted, but I did have a car. And I'm not owing for it. I also didn't have the home that I desired to have just yet, but I live in a much more comfortable home now, and I have big dreams and goals towards achieving what I really want to own, and by God's grace it will happen. I didn't have the amount of money that I want to have, but by God's grace I've been earning the kind of money that I needed to earn to take care of myself and my family. And I'm grateful to God for it. The main reason, or three of the main reasons: one, to have my own family. Today, guys, I've been married for 12 years. August will be 12 years since I've been married. And 5 lovely children. 5 of the best children in the world. And I'm married to the sweetest, nicest, loveliest lady in the whole world. Trust me if I tell you that. So I accomplished my family life. I'm able to spend as much time with my family as I desire to spend with them. So I've accomplished the family life that I want. 2, being my own boss. I run my own business, guys. Nobody tells me when to go, when to come. You know, nobody tells me. I decide when I move, because I run my own business. And the type of business that I run, I could do most of my work from home if I so desire. Now, I love to go out, so I just go out and go meet, you know, people, because I love to do that. But I could do a lot of my work from home, and I do a lot of my work from home, guys. I do. So I got to spend as much time as possible with my family. The third part, which is what I love so much also, is being able to travel the world. From the time that I left the military until now, before that, I probably just traveled maybe about twice. But after leaving the military, guys, Clifton David Ryan, one of my dreams was traveling the world, and I have been able to see, I believe it's 13 countries now, and I've traveled almost 40 times. Almost 40 times. I've been going to immigration sometimes, and they are looking for a place to stamp in my passport sometimes, because so many of the pages are already filled. So when I look back at where I've come from, some of the things that I've been able to accomplish in my life, I was able to inspire myself, guys. And I want to help you this morning, because you're probably thinking that you are not where you desire to be. You have not achieved what you desire to achieve. However, guys, I am sure, if you look back, you could give yourself a nice pat on the back, inspire yourself by some of the little accomplishments that you would have had. Some people looking for big accomplishments. But the big accomplishments, the big dreams and goals would come from the consistent small accomplishments that you have over a period of time. So inspire yourself this morning, guys. Inspire yourself this morning. Take a few moments, sit down, and begin to write some of your little accomplishments. I believe in you, and I will continue believing in you until you believe in yourself. Look back at your little accomplishments and inspire yourself this morning, and you will see your big dreams and goals come to reality. I love you guys this morning, and thanks for taking the time out to be on CDR Inspiration this morning. I believe this is the 19th episode, 19 consecutive Monday mornings that I've been live, sharing inspiration, motivation with you guys, sharing from my life with you guys, and it's really been overwhelming to hear the responses, you know, when people private message me and say, listen, that message was for me this morning, you know, I really appreciate what you shared this morning, you know. So I appreciate you guys jumping on. If you got value, you know, you could just type value in the comments. And if you did get value, I want you to invite someone else on next week Monday morning for the 20th episode of CDR Inspiration. I mean, even me being on consecutively for 19 weeks in a row, that is a big accomplishment, guys. A big accomplishment. So I pat myself on the back this morning also. And thank you for being you know, so consistent with viewing. I normally see some of the same persons on every Monday morning, guys. And I will drop the link below for my YouTube channel, because some people have been messaging asking me about some of my older videos. So I'll drop the link below for you guys so that you could go directly to my YouTube channel and you'll see all my videos there. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified also. So blessed day to you guys. Love you all, and see you next Monday morning for our next episode of CDR Inspiration.